right, everyone. All right, all right. Guys, as you can see, everything is allegedly and always, in my opinion, over here, everything is always alleged. And this is the purposes, news reporting, teaching. And you guys know my slogan is always that jazz. Hit the like button, guys, if you haven't already, and make sure you subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell. If you're already a subscriber, that's great. Make sure the notification bell is turned on. Okay, what I want to talk about today, I normally don't get into the Real Housewives or of anything here and there. But K Michelle's on there, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna keep my ear out. But today, what I want to do is I'm gonna let you guys listen to a few clips, and I'm kind of tired. It's 11:44 p.m. And guys, I normally be in bed, but anywho, I wanted to get this out. We're gonna have what's called a quick grown woman's conversation. I want you guys to go ahead and listen to this clip. And what's going to go on with this clip is we're going to initially, and this is off of, let me go ahead and pull it up. This is off of Bravo Instagram page. And I want you guys to first initially, if you probably heard about it, K Michelle, she was upset, she was crying, but she's really getting some information from someone that's telling her what's going on. But I want you guys to hear what she has to say. So let me make sure I have this pulled up. So I want you guys to hear what she has to say. Let's get into it.
Y'all can sit here and say you care about people when y'all be sitting there plotting and trying to do stuff to people. If I know that a mother is sitting there plotting my hurt, I'm not gonna smile in your face. I know exactly the whole plot.
What's the plot?
Nobody gotta be plotting against me, smiling in my face.
Is there anything we can do? Who is it?
Who's plotting?
Hey, I brought you around this group. I want you to have an opportunity to get to know everybody. But I'm going to just tell you, I don't feel good about this. Like, even when you sat down and looked at your face, I want you to tell me what's going on. Because if I got to deal with it for you, I will deal with it for you.
I just can't do it right now. Okay. I cannot. I'm not in space. Okay. I'm just honest. I'm not in space and I get mad. I know the little jokes. And I want you as a person to know that you are a low-down mother. And that's why you ain't got shit. I see every goddamn thing.
Last night after we left dinner, someone called me and said that there was a plot and a plan this whole time from some of these ladies. One was to imply that I was with your boyfriend or not boyfriend, whatever the moment is. Two, to talk about a rumor that a disgruntled ex said 8 years ago. I already know who you contacted, what blogs you called. To go read that and want to spread that, I think that is very disheartening, and that shows the character of these women.
Y'all can sit here and say you care about people.
Okay, let me stop that one. I'm going to play another one, and I'm not going to talk in between because when I begin to talk and give my commentary and my honest opinion, I just want to go ahead and keep going. This is a little clip with K Michelle and Drew Sidora kind of, going back and forth, but it's very quick. Hold on.
You know what? You really need to stop saying his name.
Shut up. John, I'm gonna do what the I want.
Stop saying his name. I'm going to ask you to stop.
I'm gonna ask you to keep my name out your motherfucking mouth.
I don't know you.
I don't know
No, you know a lot about me. You want to run down my resume?
Because you ain't got one, bitch. It was easy.
Bitch, yodel your ass out.
I will yodel all up in your
Obviously, you don't fit in.
Yodel like he. Nobody, Drew.
You know what? You
Okay, and Drew is talking about yodeling because K Michelle went to FAM on a yodeling scholarship. Everybody knows that. But anywho, this is the last one I want you guys to hear, and this is on Bravo TV. So this is the one I really want you guys to really pay attention. It's really not hard to see what's going on.
I'm minding my business this week, Porsha, and literally the last ex that I was seeing publicly, he calls me, and I'm not the woman to say this is everything he said. This is who you. I think you probably know who we're talking about.
What I gotta do all that?
He said, "You like, I don't understand why I always end up with people's men."
What?
That's what he said.
Oh wow.
So what? I wasn't with him at the same time.
Okay, I'm gonna stop right here because it's fresh on my brain. You heard K. Michelle tell Porsha that the ex that Porsha was dealing with called back to tell K. Michelle that Porsha said allegedly, I just Porsha jumped over what the ex called back to tell K. Michelle what Porsha said, you know, why she's always dealing with somebody else's man. Did you see that Porsha didn't even answer that question? She just jumped over it like she's running a 100-yard dash and kept on going to the next question.
You were with him. I did not date him.
Well,
at the
that's
same
what
time
I'm
as you.
sitting there thinking. I'm like, you're not my man.
Right.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
he's not
You're
mine either.
But for him to say, you even said that about our situation, I was like, okay, that's weird. Why not just, give me the heads up?
Look, we're in Atlanta. I'm no longer talking to him. I did not talk to him at the same time as you.
What's the harm in
Do you
any of
want
that?
me?
The harm is, I don't want to,
harm?
don't say my name. Why do I have to be the
you
backstory?
were my friend. So I
But
was
why
talking to
tell
a friend
my ex
who is
and
a
not tell
mutual
me? You
friend.
tell I'm your friend, but you dealing with my ex, but you don't tell your friend.
At the time I was dealing with him, you and I did not know each
But
other.
you just
Kay.
said we was in a friend group, but you was close enough talking to him.
Hold on, let's go back.
But you couldn't tell me that you was talking to him.
Confused. What a fool that.
If you're gonna bring me into a friend group, you're not gonna tell me you humping on my last public ex. My name is not Fallon.
Why is Kay surprised?
Okay, their energy right there, Angela. That's the energy. You're like, why is Kay surprised? But when you're at the table, you're doing the side talk, like, where's the food? Is it that serious? Blah, blah, blah. My thing is, and this is the grown woman's part of this conversation. I would need a person to keep the same energy. Whatever you're saying on your confessional, keep the same energy when we're having the takes. Don't have a confessional conversation and then you're at the table saying something different. Not saying that she said a lot, but what I'm saying is that I'm going to tell you at the end what I'm saying. This is so easy. This is child's play.
Isn't it girl code to tell somebody that you dated somebody they used to date?
Me and Porsha have dated someone, and I told her when she started dating them that I dated them as well.
Maybe the rules have changed. They seem to change with certain people.
You and Porsha dated somebody?
Yeah, but we're not gonna talk about that. Let Porsha talk about it.
I'm minding my business.
Okay. I let you know that's what I wanted you guys to see, those clips. But this is a very quick video. This is where I'm at with this whole situation. The bottom line is that Porsha, you know exactly what Kay is talking about. All you women sitting at this table know what Kay is talking about. Kay is not upset that you dealt with her ex. She's upset that you are in her face and you didn't even say it. You can't act like you knew to this because Phaedra went on and dropped a dime on you that you dated her ex. Yeah. The thing about it is, you know how you be at in a relationship and you keep going to relationships and you keep getting the same result, but you're with different people. You have to eventually look at yourself and say, well, maybe it's me. I've had to do that because I'm like, people keep saying the same. Somebody I dated before I got married, if I'm dating different people and they say the same thing, then I got to eventually look at me and say, okay, maybe I'm the problem. Porsha, you can do whatever you want to do, young lady. But the thing about it is that reality TV is not going to go forever. And my opinion is, and this is allegedly, but this is my opinion, you are making an unfavorable name for yourself. You are. Simon And Fallon, that was a whole totally different situation because that man was married, number one. Number two, Phaedra just said you did it to her. That's probably why Phaedra didn't really have a problem when that situation happened with you, her, and Candy. Because the thing is, a person could be around you and act like they're your friend, freaking frack, but that doesn't mean a person truly likes you. And guys, all of y'all need to stop using the word friend. I don't see nobody in this group that's a friend. You guys are all there for a paycheck. You guys are all there. This is my opinion. Grown folks and grown woman conversation. They are all there for a check. So for me, I can't watch this show every week because I don't have the substance and I don't have the brain power or give that much time to this. Is why I just went on these clips. Because if I'm going to take time out of my day or hour, 30 minutes, whatever, you got to give me something that's substance. And I don't see any substance. Last week, they were talking about the same thing. K. Michelle, listen, Porsha is not your friend. Hell, Porsha has been friends with Shamia for a long time. Long time. Shamia has to know all the dirt. She's not even, if you looked at her face, she wasn't surprised when K. Michelle was saying what she was saying. The bottom line is, I don't understand. I see a lot of people saying, oh, K. Michelle needs to go. K. Michelle needs to. The thing with K. Michelle is K. Michelle wears her heart on her sleeve. She's straight up to a fault. She's going to tell you how she feel. And she's not going to sugarcoat it with you. She's just not. And the thing about it is, Porsha will sit in your face and with straight eyes and don't bat an eye with them long eyelashes and be like, oh my God, what's going on? Can I help you? Let me tell you something. At the end of the day, Porsha, you need to get it together. Because at the end of the day, a big butt and a small waist and a smile don't get you that far, baby. It really does not. So do what you do. But at the end of the day, if that's what you want to be remembered by, because now you got your quote unquote friend saying you did the same thing to her. But she said, Phaedra said she's going to let you tell it. But see, Phaedra is good about doing that. She dropped those little gems and she's like, la, 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 like Ezel on Friday. You dropped them little nuggets and he went on about his way. But, you know, for me, all I can say is what people need to understand. A lot of people I'll be reading comments think that K. Michelle is afraid of Porsha. She's not. Once K. Michelle gets in her mind that, oh, she about to get it, you guys are going to see it. I promise you, on everything I love, you're going to see K. Michelle eventually go ahead and let Porsha know it's coming. It is coming. And if it does not come, K. Michelle may just walk off and don't say nothing. But I'm telling you, it's coming because Porsha, to me, is playing in K. Michelle's face. Trying to, at least. The thing about K. Michelle has never forgotten her roots of where she's from. She may be where she's at, but she still, baby, she still got that feisty in her, baby. It's not going anywhere. And the thing about it is, she's like me. I don't like nobody sitting in my face. I don't care if I'm at work, where I'm, and I'm not a girl's girl. So at the end of the day, that's why I can't even really get into all of this. Like, you know, every week talking about the same thing. And then Drew Sidora, you trying to play innocent too. I mean, you cool and everything from whatever I can see. But if you guys got to pay attention, when K. Michelle was talking, Drew Sidora looked directly at Porsha like, oh my God, with all that blonde hair on. Oh my God. Like her eyes told everything. Stop being so damn catty, women, and get to business. You guys will have more people watching like myself You would have more people watching if you guys really gave us substance to watch. All of this sitting at dinners while we're having what's going on in the world, that's not the real world. That's not what people are going through right now. We want to see what's going on with your businesses, Pinky, all that different stuff. Every time you guys are going here or you doing this and that, man, the Real Housewives, period. It don't even matter. Real Housewives, it can be whatever reality show. You got to change the recipe because where you're at now in season 17 is not where you were 10 years ago or when it first started. All this glitz and glamour and all that stuff, it did, draw everybody in. But we're in a different phase after the big C. We're in a different phase. And then after that, and now we're going through so much. So at the end of the day, if most of us are going to tune in to watch you guys, we want to tune in to watch you and say, oh, okay, Phaedra is doing this with her funeral homes and she's doing this as an attorney and she's doing that. Okay, eventually y'all have your little getaway or you have your little dinner, but every episode y'all do. Man, come on. I'm too old for that. I have things that I have going on in my life that I'm doing that if I'm sliding out time to watch you, you have to give me something. So the bottom line, to put this to bed, K. Michelle is not upset that Porsha talking to the ex. The ex is coming back. This is what Kay said. The ex is coming back telling her what Porsha and him talks about. So at the end of the day, Porsha is not answering what K. Michelle said. Oh, I'm not talking to him anymore. But you didn't answer the question what Kay said. She told you that he called her. She didn't backpedal, coochie pop, none of that stuff. She said to you, and you still didn't answer the question. You did not. And to prove it, I'm going to go back because I want y'all to hear it. Listen, I want y'all to hear it and listen to what Porsha says.
I'm minding my business this week, Porsha. And literally, the last ex that I was seeing publicly, he calls me. And I'm not the woman to say, this is everything he said. This is who you, I think you probably know who we're talking about.
When you join the group, what I got to do all that?
He said, I don't understand why I always end up with people's men.
What?
That's what he said.
Oh, wow.
So what? I wasn't with him at the same time you were with him. I did not date him at the same time.
That's what I'm kidding there.
Do you see what Porsha did? K. Michelle said straight to her a statement. And instead of Porsha answering that statement, she's like, what? I wasn't dealing with him when you were together. That's not what she's talking about, Porsha. That's not what she's talking about. And see, the problem is that if you're pillow talking or talking period, that you can run the risk of somebody going back and talking to their ex. You can run that risk. But guess what? I'll never have that problem because, baby, once you are ex, and I personally don't want nobody around me that's dealing with my ex because I don't go back to exes. So if I don't go back to exes, I don't even want a person who's talking to my ex to be around me because I'm looking at you at my peripheral. I'm looking at you to make sure you could be taking stuff back to that person. The bottom line is I want you guys to finish and listen.
Thinking, I'm like, you're not my man.
Right.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
he's not mine either.
But for him to say, you even said that about our situation, I was like, okay, that's weird. Why not just, give me the heads up?
Look, we're in Atlanta. I'm no longer talking to him. I did not talk to him at the same time as you.
What's the harm in
Do you want
that?
me?
The harm is, I
What's
don't want
the
to,
harm?
don't say my name.
What you mean, what's the harm in it, Angela? Clarify what you mean. What is the harm in it? Okay, so are you asking K. Michelle what's the harm in Porsha talking to your ex and the ex coming back telling you what Porsha's saying about you, about K. Michelle? Is that what it is? Because I'm quite sure you wouldn't want to have somebody that Charles Barkley talked to and they hanging around you, would you, Angela? Oh, we would be like, what's the harm in that, Angela? What's the harm in that? Stop worrying about the ex and both of them. That's not the point. The point is Porsha is around this woman, just like she was around Phaedra, Phaedra, whatever. I'm getting tired. The bottom line is people stop thinking about the ex. It's about, it ain't even a girl code thing. It's about, even if you were strangers and you met someone and y'all became friends and you found out that you and the person, you date the person that the person that you met is dating your ex, you find out, and if the person that you becoming friends with knew this and then tell you, you're gonna be like, wait a minute, hell, for what? It's not about the ex, it's about being truthful across the board. And if you can withhold that type of information, what else you can hold? I can't trust you. It's about a trust thing. It's about, and in these situations, y'all, I guess y'all, I'm doing air quote, that y'all are friends. That's what it's about. It's not about no damn ex. It's about being forthright and forthcoming. That's what it's about, Angela. Keep it cute, baby.
Why do I have to be?
And keep it mute.
You were my friend. So I was talking to a friend who is a mutual friend.
You tell my.
You know what, Porsha? You wouldn't know what a damn friend was if it fell in your lap and sat on your bosoms.
I'm your friend, but you dealing with my ex, but you don't tell your friend?
At the time I was dealing with him, you and I did not know each other.
You just said we was in a friend group, but you was close enough talking to him.
Hold on, let's go back.
But you couldn't tell me that you was talking to him. If you're gonna bring me into a friend group, you're not gonna tell me you humping on my last public ex. My name is not Fallon.
Why is Kay surprised? Ain't it girl code to tell somebody that you dated somebody they used to date?
Me and Porsha have dated someone, and I told her when she started dating them that I dated them as well.
Maybe the rules have changed. They seem to change with certain people.
You and Porsha dated somebody? Yeah, but we're not gonna talk about that. Let Porsha talk about it.
I'm minding my.
That's all I'm talking about. That's it. That's all I'm talking about. Bottom line. You know, I would hope there's not one woman. Pinky's married, Angela's married, K Michelle's married, Shamia's married, and the Kelly girl, she's not married. I guess she's not. I know she's divorced, but I don't know if she with someone. The bottom line is, instead of sitting in you can say what you want to say in the confessional, but as a grown ass woman sitting at that table, instead of having side conversations, sit there and stand on it. Stand on business. Stand on business, because for me, you couldn't even be in my aura. I wouldn't want anyone around me breathing the same air that I breathe in my vicinity if you are being sneaky or you being that way. My bottom line is this. If you have done it, like, okay, now I'm counting 3 times. Fallon, K Michelle, Phaedra, and there is no other telling. You can do what you want to do, Porsha, but at the end of the day, like I said in the beginning, you have to watch how you move in these streets. And you're like, in Atlanta? Well, I don't think you lived anywhere else but Atlanta, Porsha. So all I know is that I get where Kay is coming from, but Kay, what you're gonna have to start doing, you're doing what you know, a lot of people are like, oh, she needs to go back to Love and Hip Hop. She doesn't need to go back anywhere. She can stay and pull her check just like the rest of them, because at the end of the day, what are they doing? What are they doing? If they can get a check, she can get a check. How about that? That part. So at the end of the day, you know, you're wasting your time, Kay, talking to Porsha. You know, like you said, you didn't want to say everything that he said, and you don't have to, because Porsha knows exactly what you're talking about. But she's always going to give you, did I say that? Who said that? It is what it is. you got to do what you got to do, Porsha, girl. I understand. You got to make them coins, girl. Go ahead. Do your thing, girl. Do your thing. And the thing about it is, all of them are sitting on that cast. Shamia know Porsha like she know the back of her hand. I'm gonna say that. And until next time, peace and soul. Hit that like button. Keep it cute because I'm about to keep it mute. Bye, y'all.